Hi guys, Brett Collier here from Train with Brett Personal Training Boot Camps and Insanity Classes. Wanted to make another video because my last video was talking about the truth about diet, supplements, nutrition, keeping it simple, food, exercise, water, doing it the right way. I wanted to kind of take it back to basics a little bit and talk a little bit more about what you can do prior to that stage. Because one of the things I talk about with my clients when I first start working with them is the process of change, and I'm sure you can find online a very simple process that talks about the 8 stages of change that you get. One of them being the status quo, realising that something happens, maybe an event happens, you go through a process where you think something has affected you. Stage 1, stage 2 is that you make a decision to change something. Stage 3 is going through the details about what that is and how you're going to change it. Stage 4 is then making the decision to change. Stage 5 is then going through the first stage, preparing for change and then actually doing it is stage 6. Stage 7 is review, and then you're back to stage 8 again, which is status quo. So they're kind of the basic stages of change, and I think whenever I speak to people and the people I see on a daily basis, we're all really going through stages of change in our lives, day to day, minute by minute. You're always in a state of flux, whether you're changing jobs, speaking to different people, earning money, feeling good, not feeling good. Doesn't matter, you're always changing. The people that I work with tend to be in a stage of their life where they've made a decision, something needs to change, and then they've gone and done it. So really, if we deal with that as a subject, what we're looking at is what is the most important thing that you can do when you've decided that something isn't right. Maybe you feel a little bit overweight. Maybe your job isn't right. Maybe you're with a partner who doesn't treat you right. Maybe you're living at home and your time living at home is up. Maybe you just want to get out of the town you're in. Maybe the people you're surrounded with are negative. It doesn't really matter what it is, just that you've decided that something isn't right. It could be a global thing. It could be very close to you and very personal to you. It doesn't really matter. What it comes down to, and this is just my opinion, is your motivation to change. So what I thought I'd do is make a video that hopefully you can listen to it and it will motivate you to go and change something. Now, it could be, changing to a better brand of food, or something that's better for the environment. It could be something relatively small. It could be to walk to work instead of to drive to work. It could be something bigger. I can't say what that is, but you're obviously watching this video for a reason. So really what it's about is looking at the things around your life and making a decision what are the things that need to change. One of the first things that I would say is a really helpful tool in utilising when you're looking at things to change in your life and to try and improve is negativity can be all around us. But then again, so can positivity. And the life you live and the people you interact with, you can take it both ways. You can be in an environment where, I'll give you an example. I live in Aylesbury in Buckinghamshire, and someone asked me recently, what do you think of Aylesbury? And I said that I really loved it and I really enjoyed it and I like living here, which is absolutely true. But there's a lot of people that do moan about this town, and I think a lot of you, if you live in the UK or maybe if you live abroad, you'll look at this and you'll think to yourself, there will be a lot of people that would either like the place they live or really complain about it. And honestly, the truth is, you make it what it is. You make of it and you look at it, and that's the way that you would judge it. If you look and say, everything's rubbish, I don't like my town, I don't like the people, I don't like what goes on here, that's how you're going to feel about it, and that's what you're going to see when you go out every day. If you come out every day and you say, look, today's a good day, I'm going to feel positive about what I'm going to do today, I'm going to smile at people, I'm going to see the good in people. Okay, bad stuff's still going to happen, you can't change that, but how you look at it is the most important thing. So if something negative is happening in your life, you can choose to let it beat you and drag you down and pull you down, and you can be negative and you can be down here and thinking negative about it, or you can pick yourself up and say, you know what, I'm not going to let that win. That's happened to me. But it's not going to define who I am. I'm bigger and better than the negative things that happen in my life. So one of the first things that I've started to do, and I know people around me have done it, is to get rid of the things that are negative in your life, that you have no control over, but are just there and you just want to get rid of them. Get rid of negativity. Why do you need negativity in your life? Bad stuff happens. People get ill. People die of diseases. People leave. People upset you. They say angry things. That's going to happen anyway. But how you respond to it is the thing that you're in control of. You are always in control of the way you respond to things, whether it's a reaction or something you calculate and you think about and then you respond to it afterwards. So the video today really is just talking about, if you're in an environment where you're not happy, look at the things in your life that are negative, and if you can, cut those negative things out of your life. On Facebook, if you see a person that's constantly putting negative stuff up, stop following them. You know, you can still be friends with someone and not be friends with them on Facebook. You could change and hide the post. I don't want to see this anymore. Little top corner. I'm sure, don't know, there might be people doing that to my post after I put this out there. But get rid of the negativity. Negativity doesn't do anything good for anyone, even the person talking about it. If you're the kind of person that's walking around being negative all the time, do you feel good after doing that? No, of course you don't. You want to be positive because it makes you feel better, you know? So that's my first piece of advice, I would say. If you're looking to change something in your life, get rid of negative things. Focus on the positive. You ain't got to be, you know, rainbows and sunshine all day long, but something to try when you're out in the street. You're walking down, pick your head up, pull your shoulders back, stand tall, be proud of who you are. And if you're crossing people in the street, you walk past them, you're seeing people in the shops or at work, chuck them a smile. You smile at people, and I guarantee 8 times out of 10, you'll get a smile back. And remember, if a person doesn't smile at you, doesn't mean they don't like you. Maybe they're just not prepared for you to be nice to them that day. Maybe they've had so much negativity in that day and that life that they're not ready for you to smile at them and for them to smile back. It's a two-way process. I guarantee if you start doing that and you make it part of your daily routine, you're going to feel a whole lot better, a lot quicker. And you will notice the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. People will start to smile at you. I did it when I was working in a gym. It's part of your job. You have to be cheerful. You're moping all the time. People ain't going to want to spend time and talk to you. I started to do it and I didn't believe it. The more I did it, the better I felt, the more people smiled back at me, and eventually conversations started to strike up. I met a lot of people, had a good conversation. So that would be my advice, guys. Cut negativity, and if you get the opportunity, just smile at the people you see on a daily basis. It don't cost nothing, don't take any time. I tell you, if you do that, I guarantee you'll notice the results pretty damn quickly. As always, website www.trainwithbrett.co.uk, Twitter @trainbrett, and I've also got a blog that I'm writing at the moment, which is www.trainbrett.wordpress.com. I'm not going to be releasing these on a regular basis, but every time I feel inspired, a video goes up. So keep watching, stay positive, and hopefully I'll see you guys all soon. Thanks very much.